Hello everyone, Lord Vitalian here, and today we are continuing our EU4 Spanish playthrough. Let's get into it. Alright, looks like we have our 40 ships, so that's good. We're making money, and we're at war with a bunch of natives, I remember. Yes. Okay, that's good. Portugal was colonizing over here last we checked. Have they finished their colonialism? They have. It presents an opportunity. We could go to war with Portugal and seize all of their islands. That would be something. They just announced us as their rival too. Alright. War. Oh, our colony finally has some artillery. So that's going well. How about the... Oh, I forgot we have a war going over here. Let's finish this war. With our massive colonial army we built last episode. It's good. We'll win that siege eventually. Then again, we might go for these islands. Oh, one of the wars is finished. Where's that? Oh, one of these little natives. Alright, we'll take that piece of land right there. That's another native nation destroyed. We have a bunch of allies up here. Let's kill these two native nations. Again, we're gonna have 3 wars going on at once for a little bit. At least with the natives. I think we're gonna be doing a lot more colonial wars. A lot of them. Our colonies are doing well. To keep colonizing North America as well. Back over in New Zealand. We're doing rather well. That war will be over eventually. Oh, it looks like we won another war. We're gonna completely take Tasmania. There we go, Australia is ours. And we just gained a bunch of colonies over here. So let's send our conquistador army we have up here. Go colonize some more. There's that land. I'm assuming this is a mountain range or a wasteland, so we can't colonize it. We'll send 1 colonist here. Alright, it looks like the war in New Zealand's over. I'm gonna take both those pieces of land. And there's 1 more native here. Let's go to war with them. Alright. We'll kill those. Alright. Now that siege will be done and we will own all of New Zealand and Australia. Oh, we can embrace another institution. Oh, and we have enough for a new technology, a new military tech. And a new administrative tech. Our armies are getting even better. That war in New Zealand's already over. Right, we own all of New Zealand. Now what are we gonna do now? A couple options. We can now use our extra troops to fight a war with Portugal, maybe England as well, and take all their colonies. Or we can begin colonizing these small natives. Let's hold off. Should we hold off? Yeah, let's prepare for war with the British and Portuguese, because they don't have much of a colonial empire left. So we'll see if we can't take almost everything else they have. There we go. Our colonies are getting very powerful. There we go. How's the war going over here? Looks like they just need to win one more siege. Which they're about to do. Then that's 2 more natives taken. Yep, there they are. And that land belongs to us. Look at that. We are really getting strong. There are some natives over there, but let's not deal with them yet. Here's the plan. We're enacting it. We are going to go to war with Portugal. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hopefully this war will be quick. We've got them surrounded at least. So there's not really a way they can escape. There we go. They just tried to attack us and that didn't work out well for them. There we go. Taking this bow. Now we're going to go up here and take this. And destroy this army. And I think it's going to be a stack wipe. It was. We'll occupy the rest of Portugal. Now, England's navy is very strong, but we have a navy of our own now. He's not the best admiral, but he's an admiral. Let's send him out to find some of the English fleet. Actually, here's the plan. So we're going to take the fleet, and we're going to clear a path. Oh, I just found the Portuguese navy. And we just destroyed a lot of it. Gained a ship. Oh, is that the English navy? Oh, that is the English navy. Let's go hunt it down. Oh, they're somewhere. We'll find them eventually. Oh, there it is. Is that their fleet? Can't tell. Their fleet moves so quickly. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get this fleet up here. We're gonna get one of our armies up here, and we're gonna ferry our armies across. And we're gonna send one of our armies over here. I just realized something. We don't have enough ships to transport our full army, do we? No, what we're gonna do? We're gonna build even more transport ships. Let's build another 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Those will be ready eventually. We'll just keep using our fleet. Alright, we found the British fleet. We're going to keep it in port. That's 46 ships out of their 71 that aren't leaving. Because they'll get destroyed if they do. So they're stuck there with almost their entire army. And we're going to get some more score on the English by taking this fortress. This is great. This is what we want. They can invade us all over the place if they want, and these little natives that the Portuguese are allied with. I don't really care. It does not really affect us anymore. This is very good. Very good indeed, and we're earning a lot of money. We'll just keep those British ships in port. Or they're gonna be British soon. They're still England, but they are getting close to forming Britain. Which we don't want. I have a bunch of colonial plans we'll be able to do once we take care of all other European colonial powers. France, we are a long way from going to war with them. Because they have 152,000 men, and if they have good generals, that's going to be a deadly war. Alright, we have a lot of war score now. Let's see what we can take. Let's take all this Portuguese land. And that island. Could have sworn they had some other islands. I know they do. There are some. Do they have any others? Let's be sure, because one time we forgot they had some. We can take some of the British land, but first let's take some of Portugal. Could we get England out of the war? No, they don't want to leave the war. That's a shame, because I have an idea this time. We could take more of Portugal, yes. Let's remove one or two of the provinces from the peace deal. How much land can we really take? We wouldn't get an enormous amount of land. I know that much. Try to take some from all of England's colonies. In fact, we do have our ships right now. We have our ships now. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get some generals, hopefully get some good... That was a good general. That was a very good general. That's a great one, too. Alright, we can have good generals now. I'm less scared of all of our problems. So let's get all of these troops together. And I have an idea. Oh, first of all, we have some more colonies that are self-sustaining. And we can't colonize anything. Dang it. Oh well. Because our own colonies are blocking us. Dang it. If I had troops down here, I'd start colonizing this way. We could hire some mercenaries. We could probably afford to as well. But I'd probably forget about them and such. So we're not going to. We're going to colonize Siberia because we can. We'll just send one colonist for now. We'll still hold on to two of them. And we just took a English fort in France. Let's get all these armies on board these ships. Oh, we have a new heir to the throne because our king just died. Let's boost our stability back up. Alright, now let's get these ships to Britain. Let's get all these armies offloaded. Come on. Let's get the transport fleet out of here in case it gets attacked. We have a really strong army. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get another army together. We have another good general. Oh, now we can colonize some land up here. Quickly, quickly, quickly. I gotta see what's going on in Europe. Come on. That place is a... What places have colonists? These places. Oh, so that reminds me. We probably don't want Siberia then. We're gonna recall our Never mind, we've already started over here. So we'll put one colonist over here. Let's hire some free company to guard that area. We can spare the coin for it. Three colonists over here should be more than plenty. Back to England. We still own more land. Let's get this general and his army over. We'll land there. You know what, let's get all of our armies over here. All of our European army is going to be in England. We are going to get a lot of land in this war. I have a good feeling about this war. Because we are extremely powerful now. England even attempts to stop us, we're gonna crush them. Their army is scattered, I think. We'll combine our forces a little bit. We'll besiege London itself. We're gonna set our forces in a line just so they can support each other. And again, we'll keep that fleet there. Let's get our transport fleet back to Spain, where it's safe. And let's keep besieging England until we have a decent amount of war score. And we can take Newfoundland probably as well. Oh, there's a fleet battle, but the British are going to get away, I think. And I don't want to risk their main fleet getting out. London is such a strong city. So basically all of theirs are. I think they've built up their forts everywhere. But they're doomed once we get these initial forts, because then we'll be able to march forward. We're not giving up this war until we've taken both these forts, at least. Oh, we've breached the walls of London. Our people are calling for peace. They can deal with this war. I want to win. This war isn't ending until we've completely won. We just need London now. If we get London, I'll be able to probably peace out the British. Come on, London, you know you want to surrender to me, the glorious Spanish army. Come on. Give up. London is such a tough city. Alright, we're gonna grab some more land while we're waiting. Just a little, though. Oh, I forgot to get rid of these natives. Back to Britain. The siege of London is over. England, would you be willing to sign a peace treaty with me? Here's what I want from you. I want all of that, but most importantly, I want everything here. Or at least most of it. You're not willing to accept that, Mr. England? They don't want to. Well, here's what we're gonna do in response to that. We're gonna get our massive army together. And we're gonna attack them. And that was a big victory. We're gonna hunt down their large army now. Where'd it go? They somehow evacuated? I don't think they could have. Oh well. There it is. There's their big army. They split it up and we killed a lot of it. Alright, we've caught their big army in a big battle. It wasn't a stack wipe, but it was close. We're stack wiping some smaller armies. Let's try to stack wipe their huge army. Let's wait here. We're gonna occupy more of England. They'd be willing to accept that peace? No? Still no? Oh, that sucks. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take, basically, all of England. We're winning against their fleets. Their army just got destroyed. There's not much they can do now. As you can see, we're colonizing and taking and all kinds of stuff. It's a good time to be a Spaniard. You know what? What if we took off these pieces of Brazil that we wanted? Would they be willing to give up more of Newfoundland? What if we took off all the land in South America? Would they be willing to hand over most of it at least? Demands exceed war score. So we're gonna have to take more land from Britain. Which I'll gladly do. Because again, I'm not leaving until I walk away with all of North America in this war. They're just gonna have to give up all this land to us. This is gonna be another big war, isn't it? This has been a massive war. We now have the ability to land in England. We now have the ability to challenge anyone, and we're gonna have so much money coming in after this war. And we just won another battle. We just destroyed their big fleet. Or a lot of it. Yeah, they have 37 ships yet. They had 76, I think, when we joined the war. And they now have, what, 36, I said? Didn't I say? No, 37. 37. Oh, and these little natives over here might be willing to accept a peace treaty. They would. They just want to leave the war for nothing. So once we peace out England, Portugal will be on their own. England. How's it going, buddy? Do you want to accept the peace? Oh, they almost do. Our fleet is so powerful. And we're stealing English ships to join it. We have a colony here now. England, give up. Wait till the siege of this fort is over. Then I'm debating taking some of England itself, but no. We just want their colonies, I think. We're gonna force England to stay in their isles. They still wouldn't accept the peace for all of Newfoundland. So we're gonna have to take this fort. Alright, the siege of Northumberland is over. How about now? Yes, they would accept all of Newfoundland, but can we walk away with some of South America? We can't. We can. Just one piece, but that's still enough. Alright, England's out of the war. We just seized all of their colonies in North America. And we seized part of their colonies in South America. And we've proven that we can, most importantly in this war, we've proven that we can land in England itself and win. Let's also take land in Portugal. You know what? We can actually get rid of Portugal entirely. Let's do that. Portugal is gone. All their colonies, all their land, everything. We are the ultimate masters of Portugal. Where are we losing some land? Portuguese separatists. We're gonna hire some mercenaries to go deal with them. $30,000, that should be more than enough. We'll deal with them. Let our army. Alright, our army's built up enough. Now, while our army over here is marching through to deal with that, let us get our fleet together. We're going to evacuate our armies. We have no need of this war fleet being there now. Which is now bigger, because it took English ships. Let's get these boys home. Let's get these armies on the ships. And rebels are happening in England because their nobles are unhappy they lost the war. They're probably going to lose quite a bit of money. And imagine we're not even done yet. We're probably going to take South America in another war with England. Maybe even this little piece that they own in France. Or what would be modern day France. We have a massive army. Pour more land. Let's go over here. Let's deal with the last of the rebels. Which is what's left of the Portuguese army. That's dealt with. Now, since Portugal's out of the colonial game and the game entirely, the only people with colonies are England and France. We go to war with them, we can seize all the colonies in the world. And we will be the sole colonial power, which sounds very appealing. There's some more natives. Let's go deal with them over here. And then there's some over here we're gonna deal with. We're making a lot of money. Oh, there's separatists here and separatists here. Where's the colonial army? I have a job for it. Alright. First we'll go deal with the Philippines rebels. Then we'll go deal with those other rebels. Because it seems we forgot some rebels on that island. Well, that was a quick battle against those rebels. I just realized we have 6 outdated ships here that we don't need anymore. Right, our old colonial fleet's been scrapped. We are saving a lot of money. Let's go deal with these separatists on Midway. And we've just about cored everything too. And we have. Alright, let's just sit there and build up. And then you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna sail over and we're gonna deal with Hawaii. Then we'll sail down here and deal with these native islands. We have colonists. Send one here. After we get rid of these rebels. Alright, let's send one there. Where else can we send one? Nowhere else. So that means we're gonna send them over here eventually. The Chuchi. Is that their name? There's lands over here that we want. Hire a conquistador to discover this land. We want all of this. I think that'd be a good thing to have. 1693. Oh, that reminds me. There was one more native land in Mexico. Let's declare war on that. Oh, and we won this war up here. So that's more natives dealt with. South America is slowly becoming ours. We might actually soon rule the entirety of South America. How's our subjects' liberty desires? No one wants independence. Good. See, when your colonies start getting big, though, you have to watch them, because if they get too powerful, they might want independence. Like Mexico, for example, is massive, because sadly, I haven't been able to colonize over here and give it to Louisiana, Spanish Louisiana, so Mexico's colonizing and getting it all. So they're getting far too powerful, but they're to the point where they don't want independence, so that's good. They're just powerful enough to where they're a benefit and not a hindrance. And now they own all of Mexico. The conquest of Mexico is done. At long last. And we discovered these people. Let's go to war with these people down here. And we have another colony done. Up here. That's fine. We can't really do anything with it yet. We can't colonize that. We can colonize that, though. Oh, we can now reach this side, so we might... We're still gonna spend about 2 colonists in the Americas. We're gonna spend 2 colonists on the Americas and 2 in Siberia at all times. We're trying to keep all the nobles happy, and pastors and burghers, all of them. Everyone will love us. French California and Florida. Florida is getting powerful, but nowhere near our colonies. France needs to be dealt with. Our army is extremely powerful. The war with the natives is going well. We've almost taken all of their land. Oh, I think we just did. Let's see if we can't grab it all. Well, we have to wait for that siege to be over, so we can take that piece of land as well. Alright, let's grab that. And that. And that. And that. All of that. Oh, we'll own those. That's 4 provinces that we can own, so we're gonna make a new colony. It's gonna be Spanish Peru, the last colonial nation we don't have. Peru. So we're gonna have all the colonial nations available in the game, which is wonderful. And our war over here with these natives and Kamachka is going well. So let's get our fleet together. First of all, transport them over here. And we're gonna declare war on these natives. Oh, they're sending their fleets to try to stop us. Oh, they all died. Let's march there. Oh, but while we're doing that, we just took Kamachka. So that's ours. And let's get up here. And these guys don't have any allies, so we're gonna go declare war on them as well. Because Spanish Alaska is sending over troops to garrison this territory. Oh, we can also send a colonist here, so we'll do that. We'll send a colonist there. We are conquering. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna declare war on all of Hawaii. Because our fleet will maintain control of the oceans, allowing us to just move across the islands. And because our colonies are over here, that gives me faith that they would help when we declare war on the southern island natives. So that's good. We really are going to rule the entire Pacific almost. Besides some French colonies. Like right there at Wake Island. We are on track to become the sole colonial power. And we just took this part of Siberia. Which allows us to send a colonist here. Get rid of those natives. I'll march down there and deal with that. Now, if we declared war with this, I think Alaska would handle it, so we're going to let them go handle that. Yeah. They'll go deal with it. Come on, load. Alright. Spanish Mexico sent an army over. Alright, they've caught the army, so I'm not scared of them destroying our colony. So let's move on. Let's check Hawaii. Our allies are doing lots of damage. Colonial Australia. I mean, Spanish Australia. Lots of island forts on that one. Let's core some more territory. Spanish Peru is now a thing. We have even more colonies. How could this get any better? And the pirate Mary Read, we're going to hang her. Why would I hire her as an admiral? She's a filthy pirate. There we go. So we're going to march up here. The siege of Hawaii is over. We're gonna wait to make peace just in case, just so we don't accidentally peace out when we don't have that island. Now, we have a free colonist, so I'm assuming it was one over here we had. No? Oh, well, I guess we're gonna send 3 colonists to Siberia for the time being. Change their direction to move down there. Look at that, Spanish East Siberia. That's something I'm sure a lot of people didn't think they'd ever hear. We truly are the most powerful nation in the world now. We have 241,000 men under our direct control and probably over 1 million, counting all our other colonies. And now we can send a colonist over here and connect the colonies here. Look at all of North America slowly becoming ours. And soon, once we get more, we'll do what we did in Mexico. Massive colonial wars against the natives. Right now, we can take all of Hawaii. Yes, let's do that. All of Hawaii is now ours. Get our fleets into port to repair, and it's grown. No, it actually hasn't. I thought it would capture some ships, but it didn't. Oh well. That's Hawaii under our control. Spanish Alaska is growing. Let's check over here. Take out whatever natives are over here. And they're sieging down that. take care of the last of the Siberian natives over here. Which is good. I forget we have missionaries, don't we? We can colonize. We cannot colonize. We can convert some more lands to Protestantism. Which, speaking of which, how is Protestantism going? Oh, look at that. Besides the few colonies we have that are Catholic, it's mainly bigger than Catholicism. Counting our colonies. Well, some are reformed, so maybe not, but that's fine. Yes, everything's going well. I don't see how things could get any better. Oh, and it is now the 1700s. And it's a new age as well. Which means new events will happen and stuff. Alright, we just took that. I will gladly take all that land. And we'll core it. And that is a very good thing that's happened today. And eventually we'll build troops here so we don't have to keep these mercenaries employed. Well, everyone, I think that's a good place to stop for the day. If you liked the video, like and subscribe, and I will catch you all next time.